Hello, fans of indoor track. So, uh, there's nothing funny about that except this year it was funny because I'm going to talk about the boys indoor track team first. I'll make a different video for the girls. So this is boys indoor track season review and awards. So, how do you go? How do you do indoor track when you're not allowed indoors? Well, you get creative, I guess. So, there were no indoor track meets. The only indoor track, I don't know if anybody had any indoor track meets. I guess maybe Hill House might have, or somebody I didn't even hear, but we were only allowed to have dual meets. So we immediately started trying to invite people to run at our. Oh no, we don't have an indoor track. No, nobody does. So it turned out to be we just had fun working out for a long time. We would get creative, um, whether it was medicine balls or obstacle courses or just going for runs, and try to mix it up a little and have fun. And I think we had pretty much fun. We had 10 boys on the team, and let's see. Let's just go through them. I'm just going to flip my screen here. I had them up. But we had seniors Anthony Mella and Joe Buchanan. We had junior Zach Stevenson. We had sophomores, big sophomore class, Connor Foss, Michael Grant, Daniel Carrera, Nathan Kowalski, and Keon Reyes. And we had our two freshmen, Justin Dorso and John Renaulter. So that was our team. And I just have to say, I have to say for the upperclassmen, especially, is like Anthony in particular, I'm going to say, he's, well, Joe too, but they were really our only upperclassmen. Zach was a junior, but this was his first year on the team. So, they were the ones. And I think they enjoy track so much that it rubs off on everybody else. And so I think we had a really good time. Again, it was almost like a workout club until March rolled around. Or maybe it was, I think it's pretty much all in March 1st. But then it was like, oh, we're going to let you have some meets. Well, we still had nowhere to have a meet, but we started scheduling outdoor meets for the indoor season, and we had even more fun because we got really, really creative with the events that we were running. You got kind of a flavor. I can't remember if it was the very first meet. I think our first meet was Watertown. I think we did do it against Watertown. We said, it's instead of running a 4x2 or a 4x4, let's run a 4x3. And it was like the kids are like, what? Where do you hand off? And but then all of a sudden it was like, we really liked that. That was a lot of fun. So we kept doing things like that. We had we put some creative events in, co-ed events, as we had meets against Watertown and then Lewis Mills came to visit us. We had home and away versus Nonawag and Northwestern, and came. Terryville was so small that they just came to a practice, and we ran a couple time trials with them. It's like a one race meet because they didn't have very many people. A lot of the teams didn't have very many people, as a matter of fact, except we kind of did okay with our 10 boys, and we were able to spread them out and put them in events, and again, we had a lot of fun. I, I mean, you would be well, I don't know. Depends on who's watched this video, but you'd be kind of amazed at how much fun we had with the weirdness of the season, because with our crazy events, and uh, yeah, we against Northwestern, we needed a fourth guy for one of our relays, so we stole a guy off the Northwestern team and made him run for us. Just had a lot of fun. Yeah, and we did really well. We had some really good athletes on the team, um, and it was pretty surprising how well our 10 boys did against the other teams. But I can't say enough that we got the compliments we got. Were that we heard were the kind of, I want to be on that team. They're having fun, so good for us. It was kind of a fun season, even though for a long time it was like a non-season. And then we had so many meets in the last 3 weeks of the season, because we were we were taking anybody that wanted to go against us. So it was fun, though. Anyway, so coaches awards. Well, that was tough. Yeah, there's deserving people, but you come in and you say, well, who stood out a little bit, and I kind of felt like two guys stood out a little more than others, and part of it is being at practice every day, enjoying yourself, competing hard when we could, and all those things. So first coaches award is going to I'm going to call him this year's Mr. Track and Field for Thomaston. We get guys that just love track, or they seem to, and do everything, and always just seem to be having fun, just getting in shape and trying different events, and their enthusiasm is infectious. My first award is going to senior Anthony Mella, and I kind of think of him as Mr. Track and Field for the 2021 year. He ran everything, 100, 200, 400. Was throwing the shot well this year, and that's an indoor event, so that's pretty much all he could do there. He tried long jumping, I believe, in one of the meets, but he was trying everything. And once again, you got to kind of know Anthony, but he's kind of like he's kind of has a joy of being a part of this team is just noticeable. It's hard to say unless you're around him, but you can believe me. And my second award is going to a younger guy, and I think he's got a lot of the same qualities. Maybe not all the way there yet, but he seems. I viewed him as a leader of the younger guys, and certainly talented and comes and works hard all the time. And um, yeah, it's a I think the future is great for him. So Daniel Guerrera, congratulations on your coach's award this year, and certainly anticipating great things from you. And some of his best events, it seems like he's leaning toward that 300 and 400 race, and doing excellent in that. But he's also got some diversity, and um, again, it's just having fun with being involved with track and field. So kind of like same kind of guys are getting the awards, but I think it's their enthusiasm is infectious, and I wouldn't mind having a team full of them. I kind of almost do, but we're still working on that. A lot of good attitudes on this team. We're really looking forward to next year being a normal year. Hopefully, the venues open back up for us, and again we can compete more in a normal fashion. But I will say, 2020, 2021 boys indoor track team was special, and the season was special. Thanks, guys. Thanks for working hard and enjoying yourself and making my season an enjoyable one. So congratulations to all of you, and enjoy your summer. Hope to see you same time, same place next year.